Morning. I'm sitting. If you prefer to be on blanket, find where it's comfortable. Your legs can be out or crossed, but breathe. And look one way. Come to center and ear to shoulder. And look in the other way. And to center, ear to shoulder. And come to center. If your legs are crossed or in some way in, you're gonna switch them in circles. You can also be sitting in a chair if that makes you a lot happier. Switch directions. Coming up the sky. And reach one direction. Up to the sky. Other direction. And coming up and down, and we twist. It is not about going as far as you can. At least for me, this is early in the morning. I only go so far. You probably do too. And come into center and up and down, other direction. Coming into center, shoulder circles. If you want to move the whole arm, put your hand on your shoulder, it's fine. We always go forward, top, back, and down. One more each side. Legs out, ankle circles and wrist circles. Switch directions. All right. I have my blanket. Sorry, I keep moving it around. One knee on. You can also do this with a chair underneath this hip and not the other side. Sit up straight. Breathe. And we're going to move from here. So it's forward and back, only as far as you can control it, which might mean it's not very far at all. And side to side. Yeah, my foot is moving. You can't quite see it. So twisting to this side, we don't go very far. It's all right. If you're on the floor and you want to reach down, you can also make that work. It is not required. And coming in, other direction. Breathing. come into center, switching legs. Whew. That might mean you switch chair side. Ooh. Find where you're still up straight. Breathing. And forward and back. And side to side. And open to the back first. Again, this is possible, but you can just stay here. It's what you want today. It's where you are. Stay where it doesn't hurt, please. And other direction. Whew. I'm feeling my balance here. And standing up. I'm reaching up toward the sky. Reach down toward the floor. Now you can be high, you can use that wall, you can reach toward whatever is on the floor. And I am going to move that forward. Some of us don't like our wrists. Something underneath it will help. Breathe, down dog. My legs are wide, my knees are bent, and I'm breathing. Coming into hands and knees. And if your wrists have trouble, you can keep them on the blanket, you can keep them on the floor. You can also do this with your chair. So shoulder towards your hip, right side, looking over your right shoulder. If that's not your right, I'm sorry. Inhale to center. It does not matter which side you do first, so long as you switch, one on each side. Can also help to put those wrists wider.
I have a problem. This dress is a little big. Because it's from Olivia. It's just I want to tie it in the back so that like it stays up here. Because it keeps falling like down here.
One more time.
Mama, it keeps falling down here.
I hear you.
And I want it up here.
So one leg forward, one leg back. Put your hands where they're happy. Let me fix the little girl's dress. Smile. You should brush your hair too.
Yeah. Later.
Better?
Yeah.
All right, you're good. Sorry, we're supposed to be focusing on staying in the midpoint here. And I just leaned out to one side. Switching sides. So one leg forward, one leg back. You can come forward if you like. You can have fists on that blanket. You can have those hands wide. But I want you to try to keep your weight centered in the center of your body. Breathe. This pose is always a little harder than it seems. Okay, both knees together. And I'm going to curl my toes under and I sink back wherever this is. A stretch for my feet. It does not have to go far. You just got to breathe. All right, so my rolled up blanket. it's going to be underneath my arms. So my breastbone's on the floor. And my hands are in, and I let my head come down. My feet are out to the side. If that is not helpful, you can put them straight down. But I want you to breathe. So breathe in the middle of your back. I want you to feel it right here. You can feel this part of your back moving. And the side ribs. And now farther down. Can you breathe all the way to your tailbone? Coming up slowly and under your back. Feet more than hip width apart. So mine are about 2.5. There's a dinosaur on the floor. 2.5 to 3 feet apart. And the knees go to one direction. And whichever leg that back leg is, bring that arm above her head. Again, it's if you like. I want you to feel that leg. It's breathing. So knees come into center, go in the other direction. Other hand up, breathe. And coming in, one ankle over one knee. This can stay on the floor. You can move back and forth. You can move this up and around. I know some people are just dying to hold this in. Whatever you want to do is great. Find where it feels good for you. Switching directions. Again, floor is good. Feel where it feels nice for you. Feet down. I want you to lift up and toss that towel underneath. Breathe. If you'd rather hold this up, you certainly may. But if you're down, I want you to bring one leg up and down. Up, down. And switch legs. Deep breath. Bringing it out. Knees to the one side. They are on the blanket. They don't have to be. Do you want those hips and knees kind of stacked? They're moving together. Breathe, looking away from your legs. Head to center, legs to center. Switching sides. All right, coming in. Blanket. My knees are towards you. My head can come down towards you, or I can look away. Breathe. And coming in, I'm going to switch the direction my knees are. So you can look in the direction of your knees or the other way. And slowly, slowly, relaxation pose. Oh, knees are propped up. Rest knee is stopped. In through the nose and out through the nose. Release your fingers and toes, your hands and feet. Arms and legs, shoulders and hips. Up and down the back, the front, the sides. Up and through the neck, the scalp, forehead, eyes, and temples. Your nose, your cheeks, your ears. Your jaws, your lips, your tongue. Remember, the only thing that you have to do is breathe. Find that peace and quiet within you. Thanks for joining me today. Remember to keep breathing. Be compassionate to yourself. And I'm excited to see you soon.